Hey you guys, it's me. In today's video, we're gonna be making condiments into a honey jelly or a bottled jelly because we're not gonna be using honey, but I just like calling it honey jelly. I have 10 different things that we're going to be turning into some kind of candy honey jelly. We're gonna do ranch, sriracha, olive oil, Welch's grape jelly, Nesquik, tajin, barbecue sauce, mustard, and then my favorite condiment, ketchup. And this is not really a condiment, but the bottle was just so satisfying and I like it. Anyways, let's get started. I'm gonna do my best not to use any syrup because syrup is unhealthy, but we're probably gonna have to use for some of them. We're gonna try and put all these sauces in these containers so that we don't waste any food. I'm gonna empty these out and we'll be right back. Okay, I have them all nice and clean. Saved them all in separate containers. I washed them as best as I could so that they don't smell or taste like any of the stuff that they contain. For the first one, we are going to do ranch. I'm gonna try and make this. This with frosting, and we're gonna be adding some ice cream because we're trying to use as less corn syrup as possible so that it looks more like ranch. We're gonna be adding some chocolate sprinkles. First, we're gonna need to scoop up frosting and we're gonna heat it up. It smells really good. It smells like cheesecake. We're gonna go ahead and melt some ice cream. We just need to put some muscle into it. While that is melting, we're gonna be using chocolate sprinkles to make it look like the little pepper looking stuff inside the ranch. We're gonna try and mimic that. Add a little bit to the bottle. Make it stick to the bottle. And we're going to add the frosting. We're gonna need to add a lot more ice cream. I think some corn syrup. I was trying not to use corn syrup, but I don't think it's gonna work if we don't add corn syrup. We're gonna add as little as possible. A little bit more ice cream. And we'll just put it inside our bottle. I mean, it kind of looks like ranch, right? We're gonna have to add some more corn syrup because it's too liquidy. I think it needs more sprinkles. Now we'll just go ahead and freeze it for a couple hours. Now we're gonna move on to the mustard. For the mustard, in order to give it that creamy look, we're gonna have to use some more Pillsbury icing. So we're gonna grab a big scoopful. We only put it in the microwave for like 15 seconds because it'll burn. It's really hot. Still smells like mustard. I hate mustard, but it's nice and clean. But for some reason, I wasn't able to get rid of the odor. I think we're just gonna make it cheesecake flavor. Add some food coloring. That way it looks like mustard. We're just gonna repeat this until we fill up the whole bottle. This is probably gonna take a while. I'm just gonna melt a bunch of icing and put it in here. Okay, so now we're moving on to the olive oil. I didn't really know what kind of flavor to make it, so I have some clear grape flavors. We're using corn syrup for this one, by the way. Add food coloring, our grape flavor, and then we just mix it. Last minute, I decided let's make it sour, because you know, why not? It'll be more fun. So we're gonna be adding citric acid powder. Let's just hope it still looks transparent. Let's put it inside the bottle for now. Whoop, it's gonna be harder than I thought. We're gonna be using kind of a lot of corn syrup to fill this up because there's nothing else we can substitute. Oh, so let's try that again. Yeah, this is gonna take a while, so we'll do it on my own. Now we're gonna move on to the Nesquik. This one's already a syrup. Let's pour it inside a cup so you can see kind of a syrup, you know, but I don't trust it. We're gonna add some corn syrup, shake it up, and now we just freeze it. Another one that I think might be easy because it's already jelly, right? Let's add some corn syrup to make sure it works. Shake it until it's all well incorporated together. It's like a workout. This one obviously is gonna be jelly, grape jelly flavor. It's gonna be a jelly that is jelly grape flavor. The sriracha is probably gonna be the funnest one to make because I'm going to be adding Warhead's candy, icy squeeze, Lucas Pelon style food coloring, watermelon flavor, and some squeezable Lucas liquid. We're gonna be adding all these and some leftover tajin we had from earlier. Throw it in the microwave for about 10 seconds. Quickly mix it all together. add some tajin, some freezy candy. That made a pretty good sound. And now, the watermelon flavor. We're also adding food coloring to this one to give it that really red look to it. Finish it up with adding the warhead candy. Looks like sriracha, doesn't it? We're gonna do the next spicy one, which is tajin. This is almost gonna be the same, but we're gonna make it a Kool-Aid flavor instead of a watermelon flavor. We're not adding a pelon candy to this one, but we are adding Lucas liquid candy, food coloring, and we're making this one Kool-Aid flavor. We're adding some citric acid because we want this one to be really sour, but at the same time, kind of spicy, you know? Takis powder. Some more tajin. We're gonna be adding a little bit of water to this one. I added too much water and now we need to add corn syrup so that we can do our best to actually make it turn into a jelly. I mean, it doesn't look like tajin, but you know, it looks cool, right? Now we're gonna do barbecue. We're going to make this one root beer flavored. Add some water to it, brown food coloring, then we mix it up. Fill up the rest of it with corn syrup because I have no idea what else I could use. It looks like barbecue sauce, right? For the ketchup, we're gonna try and make it taste like strawberry cheesecake. Grab a scoop of icing and then put in the cup and then throw in the microwave. So we're gonna add some food coloring. This is gonna be the cheesecake flavor and mix it up until it turns all red. Some brown food coloring just to darken it a little bit. We're gonna be adding Hershey's strawberry syrup. We're just gonna try and use something besides corn syrup. We're gonna need more food coloring because that doesn't look like ketchup. Let's add the strawberry syrup. I mean, it looks like ketchup, right? Now for this one, we're gonna add some grape flavor, Kool-Aid, food coloring, grape flavor, icy squeeze, citric acid, and some corn syrup. And then some citric acid, you know, to make it, you know, sour. That way it's not so boring. Shake it up. Looks pretty nice, you know? They're all nice and filled out, and I'm going to be throwing them in the freezer. I'll see you in 5 hours. All nice and frozen. Did they work? I don't know, but we're gonna test them. But so they don't unfreeze really fast, I'm gonna throw them back inside. First, let's try the ketchup. We tried to make it strawberry cheesecake, but I don't know if it's actually gonna taste like that or if it's actually gonna work. It looks like it kind of froze solid. Let's try it. That's actually satisfying. To be honest, I'm scared. It smells like ketchup. It just tastes like strawberry. It's not good. I need to spit it out. I mean, it's edible, but it's unhealthy, so I'm not gonna eat it. But look at that, it worked. It melts really fast though. Does it taste good? No. Do I recommend you eating it? No, because it's a lot of sugar. But anyways, let's move on to the next one. Now we're gonna try the Welch's grape flavor. So we actually used the jelly for this and we used corn syrup because I don't think it was gonna work because it's just jelly, you know? It's probably just gonna freeze solid. And yeah. It just tastes way more sweeter because I added corn syrup, but it's just jelly. So let's move on to the next one. Now we're moving to the tajin, the one that I actually want to try. I'm a big sour, spicy, sweet kind of person. Maybe because I'm just Mexican. It tastes just like the pelon candy. This one's actually pretty good. Unhealthy, but pretty good. Moving on to the next one. Okay, this one looks a bit prettier since we tried the spicy one. Even though it wasn't that spicy. The tajin one was just good, kind of sour, kind of lemony, but it wasn't spicy. I mean, you could taste the spice, but it wasn't spicy. I don't know, it wasn't spicy to me, even though it was spicy, but not spicy. It's probably my favorite one, you know, it looks pretty good. Oh, this one's the most satisfying one. Look how clear that is. pretty good. It kind of tastes like sriracha because of the bottle, I guess. Ew. It tasted good at the beginning when I tried it, but then I had to spit it out because it had an aftertaste of sriracha. Yeah, not that good. Or maybe it's just the smell that got to me because it still smells like sriracha. Now, I'm not sure if this one actually worked because we used ice cream, but look at it. It kind of looks like ranch. I'm not gonna try this one because, I mean, it's probably not that bad. It tastes like frosting. It looks kind of gross, so I'm not gonna bite into it. We'll move on to the next one. And now let's try the mustard. I'm not even gonna be trying the mustard because mustard is nasty. The condiment I hate the most. It kind of looks more like lemonade. I mean, it's edible, but it looks gross because it looks like mustard that is bleached. And the bottles still smell like mustard, so I'm not gonna try this one because I don't know, I'm gonna puke. Moving on to the next one. Okay, this one we won't be trying either because it's just corn syrup with food coloring. I think I added some flavor to it. I mean, it looks like it worked. The color is beautiful. Squeeze it out. I mean, it's a little watered down, but it comes out a little bit like a jelly. Doesn't smell like anything. Pretty cool, right? Satisfying to squeeze out. Moving on to the next one. Now we're gonna be trying the Nestle Nesquik. Whoa, you know what, maybe, oh, I don't think this worked. Maybe if we let it freeze a little longer. Oh, there you go. Yeah, it works, kinda. Maybe it just needed to freeze a little longer. It tastes just like Nesquik syrup. I guess we just needed to leave it in the freezer a little longer and it would have been perfect. Now here we have the last two. We have barbecue and this extra one that just, you know, was a pretty beautiful bottle that I just wanted to try. Here it is. Yeah, root beer. It looks gross though, so I'm not gonna be biting into it. It turned into a jelly, clumps up a little bit, but it worked. Check that out. Satisfying. Anyways, let's move on to the last one, pomegranate juice. It's all about the shape of the bottle because it just looks very cool. Is it gonna be squeezable? I didn't even think about that because the bottle's just shaped weird. Look at that. Satisfying. It's not good. Oh my gosh, it's sour. Did I put citric acid in this one? And then some citric acid, you know, to make it sour. That way it's not so boring. I think I did, yeah. I think I did. Did I? It's really sour. To be honest, my favorite ones were the spicy ones. Anyways, that was all 10 bottles. They worked. They all turned into a bottle jellies. I did my best not to use corn syrup, but we did end up using corn syrup on almost all of them. Without corn syrup, they kind of don't turn into jelly. That's gonna wrap up today's video. Thank you for watching. My name is Davey. Subscribe to me if you have not subscribed. Turn on the notification bell. Hope you like these honey jelly videos. I know you guys wanted to watch more of these. I saw some in the comments, even though I keep thinking that you guys are sick of them, but they're not because I see the comments, or you're not because I see the comments. But yeah, thank you for watching. My name is Davey. Peace.